It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He comes in fourth in the league in passing this year. It's the Lions and the Texans on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
It is a battle of hot teams. Houston winners of 6 of 7. Lions winners of 5 of their last 6 as Jack Fox will kick off, and we are underway on Sunday night. Uh-oh. Early problems, however, and Houston might be trying to take the opening kickoff back, and they're gonna.
He will score. Touchdown, Texans.
We just got punched in the mouth. Jack Fox, the punter, was the only one that got a hand on Dameon Pierce. And it's hard to say that even he did. That's about as bad of a start as you could get. 11 seconds in, it is about to be 7-0 Houston. Kick is up, kick is good. Wow. Well, we got our work cut out for us. That ain't good. Well, let's see if we can answer. Khalif Raymond and Jamison Williams back returning kicks this week. Raymond only to the 30-yard line. So we'll see the Lions offense hit the field before C.J. Stroud has even taken a snap, and yet it is 7-0 Houston. Hoping to avoid a slow start like we had last week in Green Bay. That would be the perfect scenario, but Lord knows nothing's really been perfect so far this year. Texans uniforms are pretty sick, not gonna lie. Jahmyr Gibbs to the outside. There's that spin move that I've been loving so much lately. 6-yard gain. And Jahmyr Gibbs once again went off last week, pushing 1,000 yards on the season already, if not over it. But a good run there on first down. Goff gonna go empty here on 2nd and 4. And Williams coming across the middle. We're gonna go to J-Mo here. He can spin move as well. First down to the 44-yard line, and the first catch for Jamison Williams here on the day. Lions offense clicking early. Here is Gibbs, breaks out of 1, picks up maybe 3 yards. There was some good block shed there on the Houston Texans defensive line. Yet another week, and we got a practice injury on the offensive line, however. Taylor Decker out for this game, which might mean Colby Sorsdahl plays here today. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs for 4 more yards as we do cross the 50-yard line into Texans territory, and Montgomery will enter the game. Been tough finding carries for David Montgomery as of late. But here's Monty. He'll cut that back. First down inside the 40. Moving the ball on the ground easily, as we've really done all year long. They've decided to press Amon-Ra here. We're going to dump that off Sam Laporta. Sam trying to power through some tacklers. Cannot, but does gain 8. And now it's going to get even worse on the offensive line because Frank Ragnow heads to the sideline.
carefully. Obviously, nothing serious here. Medical
Oh, boy.
Going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 29.
So we might be seeing Sorsdahl and maybe even Christian Mahogany on the offensive line here in this game, as Jahmyr Gibbs will pick up the first down to the 25. Shaky start. Certainly not what you want to see. Injuries early, and Houston taking the opening kickoff back. Not good. Odd route there for Jamison Williams, but he does catch that to the 11-yard line. Ran a deeper route than he really needed to. Medium re-injury risk for Frank. We'll see how this game goes. I think we keep him for now. So Frank back in. 1st and 10 from the 11. And a false start for Sam Laporta. Oh, boy.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Not the start we're after. Injuries, penalties, special teams mistakes. Oh, boy. Here's Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs to the outside. Now I'm going to cut that back in. How about a pickup of 12 yards there to the 4-yard line. And now we might actually have to consider throwing this ball. Entire Houston line shifts. Goff looking back to fire. End zone could not be caught by Brock Wright. It'll be 3rd down and 3 from the 4-yard line. Good opening drive, but we might come away with only 3 points here. And Raymond picked up the first down, but then he ran backwards across the line to gain. It'll be 4th and inches from the 1-yard line. And now we've lost our fullback, so it's Sione Vaki, the rookie running back, / safety / whatever the hell we want, on 4th down and inches, and we'll get the touchdown. Sione Vaki in the end zone for the Lions, and we're an extra point away from a tie game, but whoa, what a shaky start.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. No going for 2.
Jake Bates PAT will be good. We got wind here in Houston too, but I don't know if they have the roof open.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown.
Jack Fox the kickoff. See if we can cover a little bit better this time. 6 minutes almost gone in this game. C.J. Stroud has not seen the field, and this time they will bring the offense out as Pierce is down at the 27. I am a little bit worried about C.J. Stroud here in this game. I think he could have a very good game against our secondary. And, of course, the Texans with Joe Mixon now, so they could certainly run the ball well against us. First order of business. Za'Darius Smith. See if we can get him in on a play early. Stroud to fire. Wide open man with a flag down, and it might be roughing the passer.
Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Malcolm Rodriguez off the left edge. Oh, boy. One play, and the Texans are a yard shy of midfield. Here is Mixon for that 1 yard to get them to the 50.
Just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The numbers for Mixon last week.
First carry for Mixon here on the day. Hutch lines up outside. Always good to see. And Mixon will shift into the backfield. Stroud back to pass. Hutchinson got free. Big hit by Jack Campbell. Forces a loss of 3 yards. Back to the 47. Early chance for the Lions defense to get the Texans off the field. Get a chance at the lead here in the first quarter. Hutchinson getting through again. And Hutchinson with a sack all the way back to the 35. There we go. Good to see. Hutch gets involved early. Bailed out after the... Or bailing ourselves out after the penalty there. Khalif Raymond on the return. Branch, once again. I mean, special teams blocking in this game just doesn't exist. I mean, it's on your ass the entire way down the field. You see it right there, our dynamic duo of Gibbs and Montgomery. 25 combined touchdowns, and then you add in a couple rushing touchdowns for Parker Hesse, who was our fullback, and Sione Vaki just got one on our opening drive. Here's Montgomery. Powerful run for 6 yards to the 27-yard line. Well, they pressed, but they pressed Khalif Raymond over there on the outside. It won't matter. Raymond is open on the play. Goff finds him. Khalif Raymond, 73 yards for the Detroit touchdown. I did not expect Khalif to burn his man, and no safety help from the Texans over the top. I mean, there's a safety back there. It just never came over.
Example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how
haven't found Khalif for many big hitters in the passing game this year. Wow. What a start. Explosive plays for both teams. Long kickoff return. Long passing touchdown, Goff to Khalif Raymond, and the Lions lead 14-7. And here's Dameon Pierce for his 3rd return already of this game. Buried at the 27-yard line by Derek Barnes, and Stroud will come back out. Houston's got to find answers defensively, no doubt.
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball.
On the run is Mixon. Oh, weird tackle there. Campbell just got him. Jack Campbell with 3 tackles already here in the early going.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5 from the 31-yard line. Mixon to the left. Hutchinson got in the backfield there. Brian Branch with a key tackle there on Joe Mixon. Will bring up 3rd down. They haven't used Za'Darius Smith a whole lot here early. Let's try and do that here. Try and get Za'Darius to make a play. Here they go. Play action. Stroud roaming around, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson again. Sack number 12 on the season for Hutch. And Stroud just rolled right into him. I didn't even do anything.
Working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Big surprise. Houston offensive line just cannot keep up early. Punting is Tommy Townsend. Raymond going to have to call a fair catch at the 25-yard line. Well, a long, drawn-out drive for the Lions, followed by a 2-play drive. What does this offense have in store here? Already up 14-7. Montgomery starts the drive in the game, and he's not going to get much, only a yard. The 26-yard line, brought down real hard. 156 to -9 total yards offensively here in this game. Montgomery, good block downfield. That's Laporta. First down, Montgomery, who stays on his feet and gets to the 43-yard line. I had taken my finger off the trigger. Off the stick. I thought we were down. I mean, we got hit by about 4 or 5 different Texans. Look at all that red in there. And yet Montgomery somehow stayed up. They can't stop the run or the pass right now, Houston. We knew coming in that their defense wasn't going to be a real big strength, ranked the same as ours is, and we know how much our defense has been torched. So if you're the Texans, that offense better be able to come up with some big plays. Pressure coming in on Goff. We're going to try and find Laporta. We do. Sam Laporta down the sideline looking for the pylon. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Our third touchdown of the first quarter.
His fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
Texans blitzed on the play. Lions picked it up. Goff had enough time to let Laporta make the break in his route, and that ball was perfect.
I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be his
Jake Bates puts it up. It is through 21-7. And I mean, now Houston probably just ready to get this first quarter over with, even though it started so well for them.
Now as they line up and kick this one away.
Pierce with yet another return.
And he's up
The 28-yard line.
and down at the 28. Houston set to take over. It's been
Well,
an awfully slow start
they got to
for
protect
us.
C.J. Stroud, and they got to find a way to limit Aiden Hutchinson here in this game. Otherwise, it's going to get ugly real quick as Mixon splits out. There is a catch. 5 yards on that play, up to the 33-yard line. Second down and 5. Stroud back, fires over the middle. He's got his man, Tank Dell, to the 44 as Stroud's getting into a rhythm now.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Texans moving the ball the best they have so far early on in this game. Mixon out wide yet again. No hurry here for Houston. Stroud, quick one over the middle. That is Tank Dell for the second straight play. To the 49-yard line, 5-yard pickup. Seems they're content with just hitting us for 5, 10-yard catches every single time. That's what this drive's been all about, as Mixon will lose a yard there on the carry. Will not be the final play here of this first quarter, but a third and medium here. 3rd down and 6 from the 48. I don't know why Stroud's standing that way. That was very strange. Stroud finds his man. Rakestraw can't bring him down. Oh, that was Stephon Diggs. It's weird to see him wearing number 1. First quarter will end 21-7 Detroit Lions. An offensive explosion after the Texans took the opening kickoff back. First down Houston from the 37. NRG Stadium quiet right now. Stroud to throw. Pressure comes again. He got away from Rodriguez. And Stroud's able to throw it away to the sideline. Malcolm Rodriguez has been huge when he lines up as a defensive end here these last few weeks. Oh, there's a deep one to Diggs, who burned Rakestraw. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs in the end zone. Rakestraw, the rookie, about 5 yards behind on the play. Carlton Davis has got to be on Stephon Diggs, man. We can't let that happen time after time. But Houston responds, and they had to. It's a very nice response there by Houston. Just 10 seconds into the second, they're only down a touchdown. Just no offensive action really at all. They were able to get to midfield. That was about it on their drives, and then they all fell apart. Jameson Williams to return, as Isaiah Williams actually got released this week. I'm not sure if it was to make room on the roster for Za'Darius Smith, as there we do see the rushing yards leaders. Jahmyr Gibbs is over 1,000 yards. David Montgomery not far behind. Total yards, big time in favor of the Lions, as here is Jahmyr Gibbs to the outside. Tried to spin, picked up 5 to the 37. Just our workhorse back, when in reality that should be Montgomery. But it's nice to see that they are kind of splitting carries here today. Montgomery out wide. What a tackle there. I think that was Al-Shahir. 3rd down and 6. This is Texans defense woken up here a little bit. From the 35. I can't snap the ball. There we go. Going to be a man open on the play. A death pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who cannot hang on. I was more worried about the linebackers that were a little bit closer there, but it was actually the one, it was the corner there that popped him. Diggs breaks out of 1 tackle. He will get up to the 24-yard line as the Texans now will have a chance to tie this game. 3 targets, 3 catches for Stephon early on, including the long touchdown.
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question.
Got Terry and Arnold on him this time, I do believe.
Nice job. Increase things. More touches.
Not bad. It's better than Rakestraw. Over the middle, that's a catch. Tank Dell. Carlton Davis close by. Only a pickup of 6 yards to the 30-yard line. Second down and 4. Mixon the lone tailback. Over the middle. That hit somebody on the offensive line there, I think. It'll be 3rd and 4 now from the 30-yard line. Have we come to a standstill when it comes to the offense? Stroud to throw. Downfield. Got his man. That is Diggs over Rakestraw again. Up to the 47. Fourth catch already for Stephon Diggs. On the run, no! Play action, Stroud goes down, it's Hutchinson again. This is what we're talking about, though. Houston's able to get the ball to midfield, and then more often than not, this offense just dies off. 6-yard loss there on the sack. Stroud back to pass. Short one. Big hit there by Branch. The tight end Dalton Schultz there on the catch makes it 3rd and 10. We've got Za'Darius. Oh, no. Never mind. Za'Darius Smith not dropping back into coverage. That's good news. Stroud to throw. Looking. Finds his man. Nice play there, and it's Rakestraw. Houston does get close, but it'll be 4th and 4. Dalton Schultz on the catch. And the Texans set the punt. Townsend boots it towards the sideline. Does not look like a good punt at all. Out of bounds at the 23.
Just outside the 20-yard line. You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective
13 seconds shy of 5 minutes gone. Second quarter. Gibbs to the outside, tried to cut it back, nothing. I think we're going to have to start trying to throw the ball downfield a little bit more aggressively. They seem to have wised up to the run. However, they have not wised up to not pressing Jamison Williams, and if they bring that safety in there, guess where this ball's going? They do not bring the safety in. Goff just gets it away. 3rd and 9 upcoming, and we're flirting with danger here with a halfback screen, trying to keep this drive going. Montgomery's got it. Zeitler downfield with a block. Montgomery passes the 40 and up to the 44. Jared Goff, 174 yards passing, but not really that many completions. Of course, the big one to Khalif Freeman. Here's Montgomery, nothing going in the running game.
Slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. It's been tough finding Amon-Ra St. Brown as well, but we will do that right there. I was a little worried that was going to get picked off. That ball was not as high in the air as I was hoping for, but Amon-Ra's got it to the 35-yard line. Just a little spot in the zone, and I think Khalif Raymond had occupied his man just enough to the point that we were okay. Blitz coming. Gibbs to the outside. Good blocks. This is going to be a Lions touchdown for Jahmyr Gibbs. It will get worse for the Houston Texans from 35 yards out. Jahmyr Gibbs scores.
Much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down, coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping him.
Yeah, good luck for that because that was an explosive
Speed is just too good, but Gibbs was actually getting caught there on that play.
10 yards, some teams say 15. He went over 20 plus on that one.
Jake Bates, PAT, up and good. The lead back to 14.
And the lead now up to 14.
As we near halftime here on Sunday night.
That time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Jack Fox kickoff. Taken by Pierce at the 4. Damian Pierce is already... Actually, this is not Pierce.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 20.
The other return man.
Houston's offense taking over again.
First down, Houston from the 27. Got to find their way back into the end zone. Keep this game close. Stroud to fire. Little lob pass. What a ball to Dalton Schultz, but ruled incomplete.
Too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why.
And that is not going to get looked at.
And it shows on the scoreboard.
Second down from the 27-yard line. Here's Mixon. Read well, but Mixon shoves his man to the ground and picks up 6 yards. Didn't really see who that was that got in there on Mixon to start off. Here's 3rd and 4. Quick one over the middle, knocked away. Carlton Davis got in on that. Tank Dell was the intended receiver. And Houston set to punt yet again with Tommy Townsend. Things are not looking pretty. Not looking very pretty here for Houston. Well, we really should have called a fair catch. Raymond to the 25.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
Both Montgomery and Gibbs having outstanding games here in this first half. Jahmyr Gibbs to the outside again. Juke move, found a little space. Picks up 3 yards to the 28-yard line. Slow this one down a little bit. Doesn't mean we just have to run the ball, but no deep passing. Keep our passing game short. Try a slow and methodical drive as Gibbs will pick up 4. 10 carries, 78 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. Not even halftime yet. And for St. Brown or Raymond here, Khalif going to be open on the play. Big hit, but he's got it to the 40. Goff over 200 yards passing already on 9 of 12. Now Raymond tried to turn that upfield, and then he got absolutely popped there on that. But that works out well. Good stuff. Looking for Jamo or Laporta. Here on the play, it's going to have to be Jamo. Oh. This Texans team coming up with some big hits. Tell you that. That's not the first time they've gotten one of our top receivers to put a pass back on the ground. As here is Gibbs. Juke move inside the 45. Jahmyr Gibbs nearing 100 yards in this game already. As it is getting really bad here for Houston. They just don't really have much of a response. It's a good play there on that run. One of the few times all game long that they've really kept our running game short. 2nd and 8. Goff just going to dump that off. Raymond. First down, yes, to the 32.
so you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball down.
Just really glad that Raymond popped open there. Didn't want to start to try and take off with Goff or take a sack. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs right up the middle. First down yet again. That will be a 100-yard game here in this first half. 13 carries, 106 for Jahmyr Gibbs. Same play, we just threw the ball to Raymond on Goff. We're ready to go. We're just going to throw that to the sideline. Everything was pretty tight, and we were on the move. Certainly didn't want to throw an interception there in that spot. 2nd and 10. That's over the middle, off the hands of Khalif Raymond. It'll be 3rd down. Well, Texans defense trying to bow up here a little bit. We're going to go deep to the end zone. Sam Laporta! It's out of the back of the end zone. Waited maybe a little bit too long to throw the ball. And we are going to have to settle for a 38-yard attempt here with Jake Bates. Bates' kick will be up and good. 31-14.
Continue the hot hand and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time
see if Tennessee can respond here when they absolutely have to. 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. And on the return, and what looked like a short kick, trying to bounce that to the outside, but they do get that to the 30.
Right at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. See if they can put this drive in the end zone.
I guess if you're Houston, the one thing you do have going for you is just no turnovers. Hutchinson in again, couldn't bring down Stroud, and now Tank Dell has a first down. Catch number 5 for Tank Dell. 2-minute warning has been reached. Stroud has done an outstanding job all game long of breaking out of sacks. That's at least the 3rd one that he's gotten out of here in this game. Broke out of that sack attempt by Malcolm Rodriguez earlier. Hutchinson coming in again. That's going to be roughing the passer. Tack on 15 more. And for once, the roughing the passer is actually on me.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Well, move the ball down to the 36-yard line. Doing our part, I guess, to keep Houston in this game. Stroud to throw yet again. That one is picked off. Terrion Arnold down at the 10. Looking for Nico Collins with C.J. Stroud. And the rookie Arnold with a key interception. Long field now for the Lions, though, to try and tack onto this lead.
After the interception, here's
going to be Jamison Williams. Big hit there on the play. Ball comes out.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Texans seem to be calling a lot of zone defense, which is really hurting the drag routes that we love to call. As aforementioned, I mean, there's just the guy right there. Here's 3rd down and 5. All the way back from the 15. We should have really probably tried to chew some clock here because we still got a long way to go. Goff just going to have to throw it away. So we'll punt the ball back to Houston with 1:08 to go. Jack Fox a yard away from his own goal line. Rakestraw will get free. Hopefully a fair catch by Diggs. Yes, at the 44. Good starting field position here for Houston.
And the Texans will take over.
Stroud back to pass. Stroud to fire to the flat. Carlton Davis right there. Did a good job to get out of bounds. That's a really nice job because he got contacted a couple of yards away from the sideline there. Quick one, Stroud. That's Diggs. Short completion there. Houston will burn a timeout as it's now 3rd down and 4. Right inside of midfield. There's a quick one. Arnold was there. Nico Collins will be short. Might be playing with fire here, calling a timeout. We call the timeout. There's a chance they go for this. No. They will line up in punt formation. Tommy Townsend to punt it away. I don't know how aggressive we're going to be here. We certainly don't want to make a mistake and hand points to Houston as this punt's going to bounce in the end zone.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. But Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the
well, we'll see what Goff can get done here. Still plenty of time with 2 timeouts remaining. Off back to pass. Gonna have to go over the middle. Williams hit hard. Timeout. Do what we can here to at least try and get into field goal range. Uh-oh. Don't see PA shot crossers called very much. Only a single safety. We'll see if this play's still broken. Delayed blitz. Goff off of a defender's head. And it'll be 3rd down and 1. Good play there from the Texans, and it was good coverage downfield. I didn't really want to fire that away. Goff looking. Gonna launch one deep. Sam Laporta is open on the play! Laporta! 71 yards! Goff to Laporta! They left him alone! What a ball from Jared Goff. But what broken coverage for the Texans. I want to say they triple covered Jamison Williams. They didn't pay any attention to Sam Laporta.
A lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer. Tremendous
extra point by Bates, 38-14.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
If you're Houston, can you really waste any bit of this possession? But the Lions are about to get the ball after halftime. They've already taken 1 kick back. Not this one. From the 27, 2 timeouts for Houston. Gonna do the good old classic Madden thing. Run the ball, see what they get, burn a timeout, and then try and go deep. Mixed into the outside, looking like a solid run. He's actually only going to get 4 yards, but they do call a timeout. I just don't get it. I don't know why that's the way the game is coded. Doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense to me. 13 seconds, Stroud back. He'll fire, and miscommunication there with Stephon Diggs. Might be the final gasp here for the Texans. Stroud fires, sideline, incomplete. 5 seconds. They're gonna go for a Hail Mary? Really? That's a surprise to me. I mean, I get it. It's only a surprise because of the normal Madden logic. 5 seconds to go. I mean, I guess why punt it? Stroud, they go to the sideline. What? They're handing us an attempt at points. Jake Bates' kick is up and good. What in the hell are we doing out here? I've seen a lot of stupid from the AI in terms of late stages of a half, 2-minute drill stuff, but that might be up there with some of the stupidest. You got 5 seconds. You're going to go for a Hail Mary on 4th down. 5 seconds. You only have to kill off 5 seconds. Instead, they throw it incomplete in 4 seconds and give us 3 points. That was bizarre. Gibbs trying to cut that back. Nice tackle there. And no gain. We'll stay right at the 28. Not sure how Sione Vaki is going to do blocking here in this game. Gibbs broke out of one tackle. Somehow picked up 6 yards there on that play. It looked like he dove, but he didn't really dive. 3rd and 4 from the 34. Over the middle. That's caught Laporta. First down to the 42. 3:06. 3 touchdowns for Goff. And again, most importantly, no turnovers. That's what we've been trying to avoid with Goff. Here's Gibbs on the run. Penne was in the hole, just not really doing a whole lot. It's 2-yard gain to the 44. I really would have expected Houston to be a little bit more challenging. Gibbs forward for 2 more. Will Anderson in on that stop. Play we don't call very often. St. Brown out wide off his hands. Lions will punt. Wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway. One of the worst games we've seen from Amon-Ra as well. It's been a strange game. Should have put some backspin on it. That'll bounce into the end zone. Touchback for the Texans, and the ball comes out to the 20. Well, Houston better hope that their offense turns on another gear here. Stroud to fire. He's got Campbell in coverage. Schultz will cut that up. Pick up 12 yards there on first down to the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Darius Smith, not been much of a factor so far in his Lions debut, but there's always the second half to go. Off to Nico Collins up near midfield. Tackle for Jack Campbell. Maybe playing a little bit too soft. Really probably shouldn't be dropping into too much zone this early. Stroud's talented enough to get this done. Mixon on the run. They got good blocks. Kirby Joseph. First time we've said his name. Comes up to make the tackle. Pickup of 7. And across midfield for the Texans. I still am so confused. Does Stroud really stand like that before the snap? Joe Mixon's spin move doesn't go anywhere. There's Kirby Joseph again. But another first down for Houston. Gotta pay this off if you're the Texans. Screenplay. They'll get it out. Anzalone taken care of. Brian Branch. And I think that may have been Derek Barnes combining on the tackle. Second down and 1. 2 tight ends and Mixon. It's play action. DJ Reader couldn't bring him down. Anzalone can. The ball is loose, and guess who picks it up? His first game as a Lions at Darius Smith. There's the impact. Ooh, this might come back. Don't get too excited. Certainly looked like he was down. Lions offense is coming onto the field, but certainly looked like Stroud was down there on that play. But we shall see. See if this gets reviewed.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
I think this is going to go back to the Texans here.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down?
Knee's not down.
And is the video convincing enough to
but I mean, yeah.
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football.
Backside of Stroud was.
This is a tough one to overturn.
So that'll make it 3rd and 9 from the 35.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that
Reader got him, or almost got him at first. Anzalone forced the ball free. Here's Stroud over the middle. Anzalone couldn't get there. Terry and Arnold with the tackle of Nico Collins. First down, Houston. They get the ball back and make no mistake. Stroud to throw again. Over the middle. That's caught again. Dalton Schultz.
It's Schultz. Back-to-back nice
Nice play there. And a nice catch in tight coverage. First and goal from the 8. Try and cut it to a 20-point game. Here's Tank Dell. And he only picks up 2 yards there on the touch pass.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line.
On second and goal.
Stroud to throw again. He's got a man at the 1. Carlton Davis knocked it out. I don't know why we're getting goal line plays here. That doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense. We'll drop some guys back into the end zone.
Try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Yeah, 2 receivers in the formation, bunched over to the right, 2 tight ends. They were going to throw it the entire time. Brian Branch, cover in the flat, had no chance. Second touchdown of the game for Stephon Diggs. Carlton Davis had his back turn.
So a very important first drive of the third quarter.
Just bad play call.
A much needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation.
So to cut it to a 20-point game.
This sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here.
And a good recovery after the near fumble there from Stroud. Took a bunch of time, though. They do still have enough time to erase a 20-point deficit, but still.
Finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs.
Jamison Williams on the return. J-Mo to the outside, didn't cut that up in time.
Pretty solid return, nearly got it to the 35.
Up to the 34 is J-Mo. That's where Goff and the Lions will take over.
They get ready to head back out there.
Big hitters in the passing game and the running game here in this one.
A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
So we'll take over. I mean, already nearing 500 total yards of offense, which is just an absurd number. We're going to go out wide. Montgomery, who had it hit him directly in the chest and incomplete. It wouldn't have been a big gain anyway, but damn. Gibbs on the run. They send some pressure. We got good blocks here. Gibbs with a move past the 50 into the 45. Jahmyr Gibbs, unstoppable yet again here today. He has been great. Montgomery in the game. There's J-Mo for 7. Getting Goff a 400-yard passing game would be really cool. We're not really going to force it, but not really ready to only run the ball yet. Brock Wright open on the play. Can't hang on. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Texans have done a good job of that all game, knocking the ball free when it looks like it's going to be a catch. Here's 3rd down. It'll be Gibbs trying to cut it back. Got stuck on Kevin Zeitler. And, Ragnow's down again. And Ragnow is to the locker room. We ran the risk of that happening.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here's Jake Bates on the field goal. This will be up. It'll be good. The lead is 23. That's a big kick. We really probably should have aimed a little bit more for a line drive. Ooh, abdominal tear for Frank. Oh, boy.
Something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
That's really one of the first big injuries we've gotten in-game all year long. On the return, they'll get this to the 26. I know the game wanted us to go for the 4th down play there, but take the 3. We're starting to get a lot of confidence with Bates on some of those deeper field goals, especially in this game as opposed to college football 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, after avoiding near disaster on their last drive. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Hutchinson. Oh, Stroud got it free. Stroud is taking a beating all game. This offensive line for the Texans just has no answer. Stroud on the run. Now he'll fire downfield. He's got Nico Collins.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
They could make it a 17-point game here on this drive if they're able to score. There's Stephon Diggs again. Still a 3-score game. I guess they could make it a 16-point game. In fact, I think they probably would do that. Mixon? Nada. Special teams captain Jalen Reeves-Maben there on the stop. 3rd and 3 from right around midfield. A yard deep into Lions territory. They'll motion the tight end to the left side here. Mixon. Reader had him. Big hit there by Barnes. But Mixon has just enough. Stroud back to throw again. He's got a man. Kirby Joseph on the tackle after a pickup of 8. I think the Texans are lingering around just enough right now to really still be keeping this interesting. But they need to find the end zone here. Stroud, play action, finds a man. Downfield, Stephon Diggs. To the 22, cut down by Carlton Davis. Stroud just continues to make plays. Nice roll out there on that. Here's the run. Mixon. Iffy Melifonwu with a tackle, but a pickup of 8 to the 14-yard line. Possibly staring the final play of the third in the face right here. Run. Mixon. It'll be 1st and goal, Texans. 30 seconds to go here in the third.
51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
They have the option to snap it, and if I was them, I would. They will. Mixon out wide. Anzalone couldn't bring him down. Hutchinson will. That ends the third quarter. 44-21 Lions, but Texans driving, trying to make this a little bit of a game as we're heading into the fourth. 2nd and goal starts the fourth quarter. Mixon will split out wide. Stroud back to throw. End zone. Caught. Nico Collins. 2 Lions draped all over him. 8 yards. Stroud to Nico. That was Anzalone closing in quickly. I think Branch was in on that play as well. And as we talked about earlier in this drive, they will go for 2 here to try and make this a game. Stroud back to pass, wide open. Dalton Schultz, 2-point conversion is good. And that's actually a 15-point game. My math was wrong the entire drive. So watch out now. Lions offense needs a good quarter here. Jamison Williams cuts it back. Oh, good return past the 40. Lions will gladly take that starting field position.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it.
Obviously, we want to keep the ball on the ground, hopefully for the most part. Gibbs picks up 7 there on the play. On his 20th carry. But we can't be afraid to also throw the ball when necessary. Or if we get a play or a look with that we like. I'm not really sure if this is it. I think one of those curls is going to be open. Maybe not now. Goff motioning, gonna fire. Oh, Laporta nearly made an outstanding catch, but it's 3rd and 3. Game wants nothing but passing plays, which means we're gonna run. And in a 3rd and short situation, very glad to see David Montgomery here in the game. Montgomery, first down. Gets to the 41. Passing game has kind of gone silent here. Running game still effective. I was going to look for J-Mo out there. We're actually going to find Brock Wright, but he can't keep the feet in. It's been tough. Our luck on catches really anywhere outside the numbers has really been tough today. Oh my goodness, we're looking at that, didn't get picked off. Really nice read there from Will Anderson, and now we're forced into a throw. Here on 3rd and 10, we've got a long field goal try that could change this game. If we want it, that's Sam Laporta, first down to the 20. Mark him down at the 18. Sam Laporta's got 162 yards here in this one. As we will head back to the ground. Trying to snap the ball. There we go. Here's Gibbs. Cuts that. Behind the block is St. Brown. 1st and goal Lions. They're in cover 4 when you would really think that Houston should know we're probably running the rock. Gibbs out wide. Spin. Inside the 5 to the 2. And now, we really shouldn't be in any hurry to score here. 15-point game. Just never know. David Montgomery, touchdown. Detroit Lions.
And that right there is a definition of a
pretty well executed drive there on that.
Trying to get to the finish line, and here
couple of bumps in the road. The Brock Wright failed catch. Bates for the PAT. It'll be good. It's 51-29. So a little bit more separation now on the Texans. Fox to kick it away. 11.5 to go in what's been a turnover-free game. We'll see if Stroud forces the ball downfield maybe a little bit too much. We can get those turnovers going again. 554 yards of offense. It's really going to take a hot defense out here. Whoa, what a catch. Dalton Schultz to the 45. Anzalone nearly had that intercepted. It's really going to take a hot defense to take us down. I really think that. This 89 overall offense just is what it is. Tank Dell to the 47, a pickup of 8 yards. Texans doing what they have to do. Moving the ball quickly here. I can't tell who that is. I think it's Arnold on. It was actually Rakestraw and Diggs. Diggs just ran a curl. Dalton Schultz with a first down to the 43-yard line. C.J. Stroud looking at a nice game. It's just not really going to matter. Wide open over the middle. Tank Dell again. First down again. 8th tackle for Jack Campbell.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
See if we can rely on our new acquisition, Zadarius Smith, for an answer. No. Open over the middle. That's Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Quick response by the Texans. Stroud to Diggs from 33 out.
Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable.
They will go for 2 again.
Kept him out the end zone there. This game's over. You've locked the door.
Trying to cut this, I do believe, to a 14-point game. Hutchinson in pursuit. Stroud looking to roll out. He'll just run it in. 2-point conversion good for Houston again. They're 2 for 2 on those. 5 plays under 2.5 minutes. And I mean, our defense and just how talented or lack of talent that we have, just kind of showing through right now. .908 to play. Houston hoping for a stop. Here's J-Mo on the return. J-Mo looking, tried to cut it back. I believe that was the kicker in Fairbairn who got in on the tackle there, Williams. 350 total yards of offense for the Houston Texans here in this one. Montgomery out wide. Patient with the run, but then nothing really going. Montgomery stayed up for a long time again, only to pick up a yard as we'll start to take a little bit more time off this clock. Gibbs outside. Oh, just no blocks. Al-Shahir there again. And here's 3rd and 5. Would like St. Brown. We're looking for Amon-Ra. He's got it. First down to the 48. Big play there on that, and we head back to the run. Houston's going to need to stop quick. Gibbs, spin. Good gain there on first down. 6 yards to the 46. Be able to get this under 6 minutes to go here. No doubt about that. Juke didn't work. That'll be 3rd and 1. Can we pound it through? With Jahmyr Gibbs on 3rd and 1. Would love Montgomery in this spot. Gibbs, nowhere to go. We got it. Oh my God. More time going to come off the clock. Exactly what the Texans could not afford. So we got wrapped up there. Montgomery will enter the game. It'll be under 4 minutes to go before our next snap. To the outside, just couldn't make a move. Montgomery does pick up 2 yards on the play. 3rd and 7, and we'll look to try and throw this ball. We are inside of Bates' field goal range. Montgomery open on the play. He's got it, first down. What a death march by the Lions. Taking a bunch of time off the clock. Now we're 2 plays away from getting to the 2-minute warning and in position to make this a 2-score game. Or a 3-score game, rather. 1st and goal. We didn't need that much there on first down. Now we'll be a play away for the 2-minute warning. Gibbs, nada. We got stuck on Nick Yates. So 2-minute warning will be reached. 51-37.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Finally, defensively, they have
3rd primetime game of the season. Looks like we're going to head to 3-0 in those, barring a late mistake. 2nd and goal. Oh, they might blow this up there. They got guys to the outside. Gibbs, touchdown Lions. The speed just too much. I mean, there were 3 or 4 Texans there that had the right read. They knew exactly where the play was going. And yet the speed of Gibbs, just the difference maker. To lead by 21. Bates good again. 7-minute drive. That is really huge. And now we will kick the ball back to the Texans with under 2 to play. And if you're Houston, you can't afford to give up any of those timeouts. So you're going to have to work quickly. None of this 5-10 yard pass stuff. You're going to run down the remainder of the time you got left. Stroud to fire. It's a short dump off to Diggs. And they burn the timeout. All right. They burned that bridge down 3 touchdowns here. A surprise to me. Empty backfield for Stroud. Hutchinson trying to get free. It's another short one. They just, this is concession right here. They do get Tank Dell out of bounds at the 50-yard line. I will continue to call cover 4 or some sort of deep zone and let Houston dig their own grave here on this drive. Stroud to fire, over the middle again. Tank Dell for 9. Second timeout burned. So your only path back in the game now is to score here, and you better do it quick because you still need 2 more, which would require 2 onside kick attempts to be successful. Stroud, open, Diggs, breaking out of one. He's down in bounds. 11-second runoff. We're under a minute to go. Stroud again, fires again. Anzalone breaks it up.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
From the 22, 50 seconds. Stroud back. Hutchinson coming. Down he goes. 3rd sack for Aiden Hutchinson. I'm not sure what the Texans' plan is here. There hasn't been a timeout. Now there is with 45 seconds left.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. A long way to go.
3rd down and 18. To even keep the drive alive, they need the 12. Hutchinson coming in. Fires across the middle. There's Diggs.
And that's not nearly going to be enough.
They'll hurry it up. 20 seconds to go. Stroud, Hutchinson again. What a game for Aiden Hutchinson. And he calls game.
Such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over.
There is a timeout remaining for Houston, but there is no need to do anything other than just kneel this down twice.
Detroit getting set to go now. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3.
Actually, no, they did burn that final timeout after the Hutchinson sack, so it is 1 kneel down to go to 8-1, 58-37 on Sunday Night Football over C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans.
No, this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.